Hello and welcome everyone. It's time for the second game of the day in this interaction in volleyball. We're watching from court number 2 live. Myself, Keval, Patna will be facing IIT Jammu, the men's and the boys contest. That is Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. We are about to start the proceedings of another volleyball game in the men's volleyball. This is the 58th Inter-IIT Sports Meet, and we are live from court number 1 as it stands here. Here are the referee B. Babu, K. Bobby, and P. Bayu who will be in charge of this one. The match is about to start in some time. Player had the warm-ups. Patna are facing against Jammu, and Jammu is in light blue. You can see they are about to get the proceedings underway here in this volleyball game. Volleyball has been play, volleyball has been played a lot by a lot of the youths, a lot of the college players. You always have the volleyball nets, one of the sports that is played as a hobby, as a casual hobby by many in India. Now the players can come into the court here as we are starting this game of volleyball here. Best of 5 sets. Team which wins uh, first three or three or five will win the match. I believe it's going to be Jammu in light blue. Be starting with the service. Number 5 jersey with the service first serve of the game, and they can start. Just waiting for the instruction. Here we go. The first point, and that is straight into the net. Service error. First point in favor of Patna. It's nicely done. And another point. First point for IIT Jammu. 1-all at this stage. You can't see that many high height at the net. The blockers usually that you have at the net. Good rally this, and that's a point for the Jammu side. 2 points in a row, 2-1 in their favor. Very good setup and very nicely done. It was really good dink at the net by the Patna player. It's now 2-all. Volleyball is really fast indoor sport. That's another point for Jammu. 3-2 now in the favor. Teams are coming very quickly. Rallies are going on in very quick time. That is another point in favor of Patna. And that's point number 4, I believe. Going neck and neck at this stage for these two teams. First set, myself, Keval, your commentator for this volleyball game and for the rest of the day as well on this course action. The action of the 58th I Interactive Sports Meet live. And right now it is who are in the lead. And I think the referee there is asking for a change, I believe. Change. One of the player has come in inside. There is a talk going on between Jammu's players and the referee there. IIT Sports Meet started way back in 1961. Now we have 23 IITs overall in India that produces the finest brains in technology, and so many of the uh, India come from the IIT IIM background. Still, the talk is going on. We are just trying to find out if there is change in the name of the player or they have fielded another player instead of the team sheet that was given. Still, the wait continues before we resume the first set action here. Now we can restart. You can see three players at the net while the service is being done by the IIT Jammu player. The spike coming and Patna players libero doing well to keep that alive. And another point. That's a different angle of the broadcast that you are seeing live broadcast, live streaming of the Inter IIT Sports Meet. Your broadcast partner is Sportscast India. That will be another point. But not allowing Jammu to get a big lead here. 4-5 is the score for Jammu as we enter the first quarter of the action here. Another point coming for Jammu this time. They store their 2 point lead. Very well set up. Clear the net always is crucial in the game of volleyball. The team that dominates wins a lot of the rally points. That's another error in the service. 5-6. And 5-6. That's 7-5 in favor of Jammu. Some miscommunication between the blockers and the libero of Patna. And they're keeping the point. And Jammu right now, rally going on. Nice, nice. You done enough on that spike to get the point. One more point for Jammu. 8-5 is the score. The spike coming at the net, but blocked and successful one. For Jammu, another point. They are on a roll. 9-6 as it stands in this first set. Another good rally. Spike coming. Teams doing very well to keep the rally going. But that will be the points. Another point for Jammu. They now have a very good lead in this first set. 10-5. And another point, I believe. Time for another service. That's the third service in the early exchanges. And right now, it is Jammu are dominating 11-6. Another point for them. And that will be the break, mid set break that we have at the 11 points. Jammu are in a comfortable lead, but things can change very quickly in the game of volleyball. As both teams' coaches trying to have a word with the players. Now the game continues in this first set. That is very nicely done. Look how he deceived the blockers at the net with the last minute change. He was going for the spike, then went for the dink at the net. And that's an ace, I believe. Service ace. Was it has had gone out, so it has in favor of partner. Oh, that is very well done. Players are showing some wonderful skills at the net. That is 14-7 14-7 का स्कोर इस समय पटना और जम्मू आईआईटी के बीच ये मुकाबला चलता हुआ पहला क्वार्टर का खेल चलता हुआ है। जम्मू के पास 7 पॉइंट की बढ़त। अनदर पॉइंट एक और पॉइंट आ चुका है जम्मू के खेमे में। नेट पे बहुत ही अच्छे पॉइंट हासिल करे हैं इस पहले क्वार्टर में, पहले सेट में जम्मू की। और 15-7 का स्कोर 15-7 is the score at this stage, and that's another point that came off the finger of the blocker. And one more point for Jammu, 16-7. They look in a comfortable lead and will be favored to win the first set. Jumping serve. That's point given to Jammu as well. 17-7. And that is another point. Jammu are in a roll. They are scoring for fun here at this court, and they look well on their way to win this first set with a big point lead. That is a rare point for Patna, who have struggled at the net. They need to get some momentum going in their favor. Otherwise, it's going to be a very difficult game this for Patna players. It is very well done to keep that rally alive from the libero and from number 2 jersey, Gotham, I believe. That is another point for Patna. Now it's 9-18. Still, Jammu have a 9-point lead. That is wonderfully set up and wonderful spike as well. That is high class volleyball at the net. Patna had no chance to stop that. Because he has got the height. I think Prashant is there with one of the tallest players for Jammu. Height is always a big advantage in the sport of volleyball. And hitting straight to the net and will be another point for Jammu as they are about to win this first set. And I think timeout has been called. It's really good rally going, and who is gonna get the points? That had stayed in just inside the line, and Patna getting that point after a very good rally. 10-19 is the score in this first set. Very well done by both the set of players to keep the rally going. I've been fortunate enough to meet so many of the top volleyball players in the men's category from India, as while covering the UP Pro Volleyball League, the likes of Jerome Vineet, the likes of Rajneesh, the likes of Vineet Kumar. (2012) at this stage. So delightfully done. That was very well done at the net. Change last moment, and there was no one. Another point coming. Jammu have been impressive in on this first set. That's another good rally, and who is going to get the points? That remains the question. It's point for Patna this time. 12-21. Spike was there, but did well the liberos and the blockers to keep the rally going. Another point coming. Jammu 22-11. They have got lead of 11 points, just 3 points away from securing the first set. Patna are trying to fight back, but they have to do something very special to come back from here on in this first set. That's another point for Jammu, just 2 points away from winning the first set. And this is another good rally, and they have got the points. It's going to be set point for Jammu. And they win this point and secure the set. I believe that just gone out. The spike was good. It had speed, but it was just outside the line. This has been a very competitive rallies throughout this first set. And I think that secures the set. Yes, it is 25-13 in favor of Jammu after this first set. Yeah, starting the second set. Patna will be serving. The man with the specs there. Number 9 jersey of Patna. Just waiting. Jammu won that first set very comfortably. Here we go. We start again. That is monster spike. Super spike, whatever you want to call it. As Jammu start where they left off. How good that spike was. Top class. That came off the net, but the ball stays alive. That went just outside. There will be another point. Jammu with a 2-0 lead at the start of the second set. And this is a good rally, but then come the mistake from the Jammu player. First point for Patna. Usually you have the front zone, the back zone, the attacking line, the white line that you are seeing whether these players are just near to the net. And the antenna that you have as well. The antenna where the referee is nearby. That is a good rally and will be another point. Patna now with the lead at this stage in at the start of the second set. But again, it's Jammu who are fighting back well to get more points. And easy points there for Patna, and they look delighted to get that point. It's Jammu service. Jammu in light blue and Patna in dark blue on your screen. There's a good rally going, and who's going to get the points? Came with the spike, but the block was outside, and will be another point at the net. This is Jammu who are having the lead 6-2. There was a mistake in the scoring. Now it is corrected. Another point coming. Patna with that point. 3-6 is the score at this stage. As we are into the second set. Sanget Water. That is what is written on your screens. The Inter-IIT Sports Meet, where cricket, volleyball, hockey, football, badminton, and other sports are being played I think it started early on 8th. We had the inauguration ceremony. IIT Hyderabad is co-hosting it with IIT Tirupati and IIT Madras. Gopichan and Saina Nehwal were there as the chief guest at the inauguration ceremony. Saina Nehwal and Gopichan, both Olympic medalist player, and Gopichan Olympic medalist coach, helped PV Sindhu and Saina and many other talented players to achieve the greatest heights. Gopichan Academy also here in Hyderabad in the Gachibowli area. It's a huge campus, the Sports Authority of India campus. I'm lucky enough to interact with few of the people there who know how it works. 8-4 at this stage, and it's 9-4 at this stage. Jammu with a 5 point lead in this second quarter, second set. That will be another. No, it's the rally continuing. That's Patna's point. Is it? He looked delighted, but the point has been given to Jammu. Such a fast sport, this volleyball. Played indoors. It is very nicely done. And now Patna knows they need to make a comeback in this set. Otherwise, things are going to be difficult for them. Coming back from two sets down is a challenging task. Volleyball. This is a good rally. Again, it's 11-5. Jammu again leading and leading with this 6 point margin. Patna service. Spike coming and spike successful at the net. No time to react there for Patna players. That's how well Jammu players have combined at the net throughout this game. He tried the outside spike, but it went out, and another point for IIT Jammu. As they are on a roll here in this game. And meanwhile, timeout has been taken by IIT Jammu. Coach is trying to have a word with his players. As we are into the second set. That's the Jammu coach and the players on your screen. Now we start again. Patna getting one more point. It's going to be really interesting next few points for both the teams, I believe. That's really good work at the net. Point has been awarded to Jammu. 14-8 is the score at this stage in the second set, second quarter of this volleyball men's contest. Usually, you have the outside hitter, middle blocker, right side hitter, libero, and setter, and the outside hitter. That are the total six players. So all about interchanging positions from the back zone to the attack zone. Middle blocker always are such an important asset to the volleyball team. And that is going to be another point for Jammu. One more point for them. And this one is again points coming very quickly. We don't have that much time to even take a breath at times in the game of volleyball. One more point for Jammu, 18-11. 12-18. As it's been that kind of game so far for both the sides. Will be more points coming, I believe. 19-12 now. Jammu getting that last point. 2013. But now with the service. In comes the spike. But now doing well to keep the rally alive. And right now It's 22-13. Right, a jump move again, getting into 9 point lead. That is more points. 23-14, just 2 points away. Dijamo from winning the second set of the game. It's been really good performance from them in this game. Have been impressive from the very first set and have continued the momentum that they carried from that first set. Another timeout being taken. Now we resume back. 20 is 15-23. That was pretty weak. I'm not sure what he is trying there with that spike. 16-23. Can Patna close this gap up 7 points and now the remainder of the set. Another point. It's a move with the set point. How well he did there with that last point. Set point for Jammu. Can they win it with this point? No, it's a service error. Will be one more chance for Patna to keep this set going and try to close the gap. It's a big ask to save seven set points. That's it. That's the second set going in favor of IIT Jammu with a score of 25-17. So they have won the first two sets of this game. We'll have the break after the second set. We will continue with the third set after some time. Welcome back once again. First two sets have been won by IIT Jammu in this volleyball contest. In the men's volleyball here at court number two, IIT Hyderabad is the host of the 58th Inter IIT Sports Meet along with IIT Madras and IIT Tirupati, where a few of the events are also being hosted in those two IITs. More than 2,000 students are participating in this Inter IIT Sports Meet. Will be going on till the 21st of next Sunday. There's so many of the talented brains of the country are trying their hand out in different sports, such as the caliber of the talents that the students have. They excel in so many different things, be it studies along with sports and also culture, theater activities as well. So many of the alumnus have so many things. It's all about trying to get the best knowledge and trying to have the best circles around to grow after finishing your college. Right now it's 2-0. Going back, getting back to the action that is happening at the court. Jammu with the lead. It was the right idea for the spike, but I believe that has just gone out of the end line. First point for what now? And this third set. So now it is 3-1. Jammu are showing their ascendancy in this game against Patna team who have struggled. The net play has not been that decisive enough. This is a very good rally from both the teams and will be points. And points for Patna is asking if there was a touch at the net. Referee has given it in favor of Jammu that last point. It was a very good rally lasting a lot longer. 2-3. And that is 3 all now. But now leveling the things up. But now need to win the set to keep this match alive, to keep this match going. Otherwise, the match will finish. It's another good rally. Both teams doing the very best to keep rally alive. You may not see big spikes, but it's overall good stuff. Finally, this is point won by Jammu after another impressive rally from both the sides. Jammu with the lead at this stage of the game. And there's going to be more points. How many more? That remains to be seen. That point is award for Patna for all. Now, now they are in the lead, 5-4. Net from the Jammu player. Yeah, watching the action of court number two, the volleyball action, the sports bit in IIT Hyderabad. As that's another point coming, another spike coming as well. Points after points, spike points, five all. It is 6-5 Patna with that point. Look at the way Javi surprises at the net at the last stage in number 12 jersey. You got that point for Patna. 6-5 is the score at this stage. And that's another point coming for Patna. They are now with the 2 point lead. Yes, it is a slender lead, but at least they can build some momentum from here on in this third quarter, third set. But Jammu responding with a really strong and monstrous spike at the net. How quick that was, like a lightning. 6-7. There's more points. Point for but now because the libero could not keep that ball alive. Oh, that was not the right judgment from the Jammu player. And more points for Patna. 3 point lead now for them. 9-6. And there should be more points. Yes, Patna with one more point, 10-6. They have a 4 point lead in this game. As Jammu now will have to respond. He did try to do all to keep that ball alive with the rally, but not to be. And 7-10. Yes, another point. Now 11-7. That one going out. But now have done very well to make a comeback in this third set, and now are in a good position to win the set as well with a 5 point lead. Still, 5 point lead can change at any stage in the world. One more point coming. Look at the blockers doing the work for Patna. Adi was there. played a big part in securing that last point, but was his hand across the net. The point was awarded to Jammu, and partner 13-8 at this stage in the third set. That is a good effort, but that has gone out of the court. Which team is awarded that last point? That's Jammu. Substitution for Jammu. Number 10 coming for number 16. Jumping service from Jammu player. That's the spike, and that's the monster spike from Patna. But that had gone out. No, it had gone in just inside the end line. 14-10. Patna are getting the net game right in the third set. That's the point for Jammu. 10-14. Jammu are trailing by 4 points in the third set. It's an error in the spike. He jumped with the right timing, but the connection while hitting the ball was not the right. Just 3 point is the gap now between two teams. And Jammu make a comeback or Patna will continue. That's very good spike. Hit with the power, with the conviction. And Jammu are making a comeback. Just 2 point is the gap. At one stage, it was 6 point in the third set between two teams. Patna had 6 point lead. Now it is reduced to just 2 points. There's another spike coming, but the rally is continuing. But Focus doing their work. Who is gonna get this point? It's been really good rally. Both the teams doing their all to keep the rally alive. I think one of the best rallies of the game. And it's point for Patna after one of the longest rallies that we have seen in this game. 15-12. Patna with a 3 point lead. And this time it is Patna get another point. It's 16-12. 4 point lead. Patna with this 4 point buffer as we are into this third set. Another point coming. Patna looks like are gonna win this third. The momentum switching. It was 14-12. Then Patna getting 3 points in a row. Where the set is gonna go. Which team's favor? Another point coming. Patna are making this game very exciting indeed. They are in for the comeback. Some hope for Jammu with that point. They need to get few points on succession. They reduce the 6 point lead at one stage to 2 points. Now they again have the same task ahead of them. The momentum is certainly changing, and Patna are on the way to get the third set in this game. So we'll go into the fourth set. If Patna wins this 19-13, they look favorites. The last point is awarded to Jammu. Patna players well celebrating, but there was touch at the net from the blockers. And a lot of the people who are enjoying and watching on, all the students, we are glad to see you interact with the comments box as well in the YouTube live stream. A lot of the supporters, a lot of the students with the banters as well in the YouTube chat. It's 2015. And I would like to ask a question to our YouTube people who are watching. What do you think will be the score of this set? By how many points Patna will win it? Currently, it is 21-15. Are they going to win this by 25-20 margin or more than that? And who will be winning this game? Because if Patna manages to win this set, then they will have the momentum change. That is a very good spike. Meanwhile, we are trying to interact with our YouTube audience that is watching this live. It is 61, 16-21. This is going to be a very close set, close finish to the set, I believe. That has gone out as 17-21. Jammu trying to close the deficit now to 4 points. Which way it is going to go? In comes a spike, and it is the point for Patna. Huge point. They have got the belief back. It's 22-17 for them. Patna just 3 points away from making this game going into the fourth set. That I believe has gone out, so will be point for Jammu. Getting too much excited there, but now a spiker outside hitter blocker, middle blocker, and the setter. We haven't seen that much setting play. The setter rule. Don't think they have. Both the teams have got any designated setters in their side. Just 23-18, just 2 points for Patna to win this set. And now they have the set point. 6 opportunities for Patna to secure this third set. How the momentum shifted. It was 14-12 from there on. I think Patna did very well with the spy points. Ammu still not giving up on this, but they need to something special to make it 24 all. They need to win 5 points in a row. It's a challenge for any side to save 5 set points. It's a good service. One more point. 24-20. That is it. That's the set in favor of Patna. They win this by 25-20. As we head into the fourth set, Jammu leading by the set score of 2-1. Patna coming back in this set, and we are now will have the fourth set to decide whether the match is decided or are we going to see the fifth and the final set as well. Fourth set has started, and first point in favor of Jammu to start off. Jammu in light blue, Patna in dark blue. If you have just joined us, first two sets were won by Jammu, and then Patna coming back to win the third one by 25-20 score. Currently it is 1-0. Make that 2-0 in favor of Jammu. Spike was stand right, but not the right direction to keep it inside the court to Jammu. And has got just touch the line inside. Will be first point for Patna in this fourth set. Patna now have the momentum going for them. Can they keep on the momentum and carry on with this? That is line. That is monstrous spike from the Jammu spiker and number five jersey. How quickly he did that, combining so well with his setter. 1-2 at this stage. The spike coming and spike successful enough to a point for Jammu. The net play has certainly improved by both the sides as the game has gone on. That missed by everyone. How that is missed? Well. But Jammu won't mind it. They have one more point in the kitty. But no, cannot give that big lead to Jammu early on. So that they have to stay in touch with them. That's one more point coming for Jammu. Look at the Patna coach. He looks animated. He knows that his team is making unforced mistakes at the net. 6-1 in favor of Jammu. Very well set up. And look, the spike coming, and that just had gone out of the court. Will be point for Patna. 2-6. Service was good. Point will be in favor of Patna. Alrighty, 2 points in a row. Rally going on. Good rally this. Chance for the spike. And that's the point. Is it Adi again? Yes, Adi, number 20 jersey. Yeah, seeing who is playing as a middle blocker is earning the points for Patna. Has made a big difference to his team. His own court. That will be Jammu's point. 7-3. You're watching the fourth set of this game. And Jammu, who are leading by 3 point lead. He did very well, number 12 jersey, to keep that alive. UV, number 12 jersey. What an effort to keep the rally alive from the Patna players. It's finally a point for Jammu. Yes, it's been very good rallies from both the sides. The commitment, the effort has to be applauded with the way they are committing themselves. 8-4 in favor of Jammu at this stage. And we still have a lot to play in this fourth set. Jammu are now in lead, and they will be looking to get more trying to be in a commanding position to win this set and the game after that. 5-9. There's a spike coming, but Jammu doing well. But the point is in favor of Jammu. 10-5 is the score. And timeout has been taken. 11-5 is the score in this fourth set. We continue to progress in this game. 11-5. Jammu doing very well to keep the rally alive. Yes, it is alive. Let's get the points. It's getting so much exciting here. And the score number two. Finally, it is point for Patna. We are seeing exciting stuff here from both the sides in volleyball. And Jammu now responding with the point. Prashant stuff is the tallest lad, as I mentioned, along with Adi, who is currently off court, taking some rest. Look at that setup. There is no one at the net. Four players in the back zone, two in the attack zone. Now the setter has come. This should be. That's the block coming. Two players doing the block. No, believe has got the momentum going for them in this fourth set. 13-6, 7 point lead for them. Where can Patna still make a comeback? That is the question as we are progressing in this set. 8-13. Referee. That will be another point. That's super spike from UV. from that side of the court. And what's gonna happen next? Can Patna make another comeback? Just to tell our viewers that Chinoon, that is the official anthem of the IIT Sports Meet. 15-10 is what the score reads at this stage. Jammu with the lead is one more point in favor of Patna. What are we gonna see next? That remains the question. That is one more point for Jammu. Chiki, that libero, doing the stuff for them. 16-11. There's the spike coming, but I believe that has gone out. The Patna players look like they are celebrating that point. 12-16. Patna still have an opportunity to make a comeback. That's an error. Easy point giveaway. You have to reduce those easy errors at the net while service. Is 17-12. सदर 12 का स्कोर चौथा सेट चल रहा है इस समय आईआईटी पटना और आईआईटी जम्मू के बीच ये मुकाबला चलता हुआ वॉलीबॉल का पुरुष वर्ग का मुकाबला कोर्ट नंबर 2 पे आप देख रहे हैं आईआईटी हैदराबाद की यजमानी में 58वीं आईआईटी स्पोर्ट्स मीट पटना एक और पॉइंट यहाँ पे ले लिया है और 13-17 स्कोर हो चुका है उसी के साथ और इस समय एक और गलती स्पाइक में आती हुई और पॉइंट मिला है जम्मू को 18-13 वापस एक बार फिर से 5 पॉइंट की लीड आईआईटी जम्मू के पास है इस मुकाबले में चौथे क्वार्टर का खेल इस समय जम्मू फेवरेट होगी इस सेट मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए तो पटना के लिए 14-18 और जम्मू की वापसी जम्मू अगेन getting the points at the crucial stage whenever they need it most. They are getting it, and that has been one of the standout quality of this Jammu team. Now it's 2014, Jammu just 5 points away from winning this match. But now have all to do. Meanwhile, timeout has been taken. It's gonna be very, very Interesting. Next few points in this game. And right now, it is 15-20, but now with the service. Twenty-one 16 is the score, but now need to make a comeback. One more point coming. But again, Jammu just getting the points when they need it. 22-17. Jammu just 3 points away from winning this fourth set and also the game. That is very well done. Jammu getting closer and closer to win the match here. 23-17. Just 2 points is what they require to get this match winning. And there's the block coming successful at the net. Yeah, Jammu has 7 match points. It's 24-17. They have been the best team overall from the first two sets. They struggled a bit in the third set where Patna made a comeback, but now they are on the verge of that match point, and that seals it. As IIT Jammu have defeated IIT Patna in this volleyball match with the set score of 3-1, winning this fourth set by 25-17 scoreline. Jammu win this match of volleyball. And Jammu winning the match against Patna. Blocking was good. So as spiking. So as overall play from the players. And that's the score. IIT Jammu winning the first set 25-13, then 25-17, then 25-20. Third set was won by Patna. And then IIT Jammu getting the fourth set by 25-17 score. As we conclude this game, we'll have more volleyball action coming from the same court in the evening time. You can join us at 5 p.m. where we will resume the live stream action. Until then, it's time for the break, and you can have your lunch, and you can come back in the evening slot. It's time for the signing off of this morning session of volleyball.